Hello, live from Rock Hall. It's Saturday night. Yeah. If you don't think they mind, right? Very special evening in store for all of us, and for me in particular. It has an aura of old friends and home and such, in New York State. Don't make me cry. Anyway, it's great to see you all here, and many of you have traveled some distance. Who came the farthest tonight? I mean, any of you who have gone, like what's?
Atlantic City to Canyon County down here.
Okay, all right. Tucson. Okay, Tucson. You win. Okay, all right. All right. That's great, and it's so nice that the weather is cooperative. And the one thing I particularly like about being down in Maryland and here in particular is the climate. I'm used to harsh winters, as are we, right? Okay. These guys, well, of course, they call upstate New York home, as I did, but they're never home. You know, they've been on the road since March, literally on the road since March, and are about to go back home to their little house outside of Saratoga.
On Thursday we'll be home.
Wow, that's great.
For 12 hours.
Really? That's why you're going to be there?
And we're going to show in Massachusetts.
We're opening for Adam Messer Group. We've got some Adam Messer Group.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's not overdoing it, I guess. So, what are the nicest things about, other than nicest things about being here? It's healthy down here. You know, back at home, people were always getting sick all year long, and some people had their own approach to like how they should treat their illness. And I know that I'm a little skeptical of doctors, but I remember when my grandfather got really sick, and he did things his way and the old way. He insisted that we coat his back with lard. And this was shortly before he died. And once we put that lard on his back, he went downhill fast. Ooh, good. I'm glad you got that.
You know Rich is going to use that.
Hold on. I wasn't ready.
So if you haven't already done so, take the ringers off your confounded phones, please. And anybody who's caught staring at their phone during the show, we will have words. Okay? And let's give a very warm mainstay welcome to Mel and Rich, Sirsy.
Thank you, Matt. Hello, Rock Hall.
That's a good start. But what you need to know is we're musicians and we have no self-esteem. We need to hear and feel your love. How you doing, Rock Hall?
It's our first time in Rock Hall, and what a pretty town it is. We wish we had a bit more time. Hopefully you all will like us and invite us back, and then the next time we come through, we're not going to book a show the next day, and we're going to hang out and see Rock Hall for a little bit. Such a cute town. So, it is true, Rich and I have been on the road since March. It's something like 90-something days. And it's been a very fun trip. But we're on that part of the trip where we're feeling very excited to... it's like you're in the grand finale of our trip. That's what it is. So you're going to feel some grand finale excitement coming from us. Can you handle it? So we're going to start out with an exuberant one of ours. And it's a song that we wrote about joy. And doing that thing that brings you joy. Whatever that thing is that gets you through a hard day. I don't know what it is for you. For us, luckily it's this thing that we get to do for our job. It's playing music. This is a song of ours that's called Like a Drum. And if you want to sing along with us and make some joyful noise, the words are, beat my troubles like a drum. Beat my troubles like a drum. Beat my troubles like a drum. Oh, oh, 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 'cause I will beat this like a drum. Hard sounds are weird on my mind. Heavy is the heart that doesn't pick the fight. What don't kill us makes us stronger right where we ain't dead tonight. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 beat my troubles like a drum. Oh, 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 beat my troubles like a drum. Hard times will break, fight me down. Well, heavy is the heart that's giving no way out. All that we got, baby, is right now. So come on and sing it loud. Beat my troubles like a drum. Beat my troubles like a drum. Beat my troubles like a drum. Sound real well when the beat goes on. Beat my troubles like a drum. Beat my troubles like a drum. Beat my troubles like a drum. Let my beat go on and on. Thanks, y'all. So this next one we're going to do for you is a song that we wrote about my grandma. We feel that there are not enough songs about grandmas in rock and roll. Right? Grandmas rock. Grandpas too. I know we're coming up on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads and grandpas out there. My grandma's name was Mary Concetta, and that's the name of this next song, Mary Concetta. When Rich and I first started playing music, hold on to your seats, it was 24 years ago. Long time we've been doing this, and we met each other in a disco cover band. It was times when we needed the money. Sometimes you do desperate things for money, like join a disco cover band. But my grandma, she used to come and see us back in the day. And we would start the show at 11 p.m. We would play until 3 o'clock in the morning. And my grandma, at 84 years old, she'd put on her favorite dress. She'd come right out to the bar. She'd get there at 11 o'clock at night. Now, she was Italian, so she couldn't show up without some food for people. So she would bring about 200 homemade cookies that she would pass out to the crowd like she was Oprah. You get a cookie, you get a cookie. And then she would go on up into the balcony of this club that we played, and she would dance and sing along till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then she would go out to breakfast with us afterwards. I hope I can make it to 84, let alone have that pep in my step. But I don't know, do we have any rock and roll grandmas here tonight? Any rock and roll grandpas? This is for you. Hey Mary, consider, how does your love grow? Some flour and some sugar and some kind of magic show, and loud music pours out of the kitchen rain. Oh, when you're dancing and you're kind of hello, very full of grace. La di da 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 da. Give it all away. Hey Mary, consider cowboy shot of the TV. Holiday weather, a tree, and can you still hear the show up and about? Gandhi, and did I tell you enough to just what you mean to me? Oh, Mary, full of grace. La-di-da. You gave it all away. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Mary, full of grace. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Give it all away. And even with all those birthdays, you didn't let one get away. Tell me what you are wishing for underneath those fiery eyes. Oh, Mary, full of grace. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Give it all away. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Mary, full of grace. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Give it all away. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Hail Mary, 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 Hail Mary.
That's my wife Melanie on the vocals.
Thanks, Al.
Melanie's pretty good. Probably gonna keep her in my band. She's pretty good.
So Rich and I, we are a couple. We are married. We are also a couple of big nerds. We fall under several subcategories of nerds, and if I had a whiteboard here, I could show you properly with a Venn diagram, but we fall under the category, well, I fall under the category of a band nerd. I was in the marching band in high school and the school orchestra. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, okay. And then I was also in the musical theater club, so I was a theater nerd. Richard was in something called Shakespeare Camp, so he took that up a notch.
Wasn't so much a camp. We were more like a really tough street gang. We wore leather coats. We were called the Capulets. We walked the streets spitting verse.
But we both have this one type of nerd in common, and it's the whole reason that we met each other. We are also both space nerds. That's what we like to call it, space nerds. Do we have other space nerds here tonight? We do. Okay. So the whole reason I met Rich is because I am a Trekkie by nature. When I was a little girl and would come home from school, Star Trek Voyager was on TV with Captain Catherine Janeway at the helm of the Starship Voyager. And she taught me, as a little girl, seeing her as the captain of the ship, that girls could do anything. So I was a huge fan of Star Trek. And I was at a Star Trek movie many years later, all by myself, which is how most Trekkies go to movies, is all by ourselves. And I went out to get a snack in the lobby, and this guy came up to me and he said, I heard you singing at an open mic, and you should come and join my band because we're going to make a lot of money. Fellow musicians in the crowd. So I was 18 at the time, and I was, I believed him. I was naive. I believed that you could make a lot of money in a band. So I went to the audition, and I walked in, and I saw this guy playing the bass, wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, and the rest, as they say, is history. We have broken the stereotype, and we are here as living proof to tell you that people who live in the Star Trek universe and the Star Wars universe can bring those universes together in peace and harmony. But I tell you all of that because this next song we're going to do for you is a song called Astronauts. And it's a song that was definitely born because of our space nerd background. And we wrote this one during the pandemic, as Matt was talking about that earlier. It was a very strange time for all of us. And, it was a time when just the weight of the world just seemed to kind of like sit on all of our shoulders, and our problems looked like bigger than normal. At least that's how it felt for us. And so Rich and I would walk outside at night, and we would look up at the stars and the moon every night. And we would imagine we could be astronauts and just fly up there to outer space and look down at all the chaos that was life. And just for a few seconds, it made everything feel just a little bit smaller. So if you're having a day or a week like that, we hope the show lightens your load. This one is called Astronauts. Like a rocket through the atmosphere, she found her way out of here, leaving all those summer nights behind. Under stars so bright with dreams, we didn't dare to dream, but gravity was holding us down. When I could never let go of the weight of the world, she'd say, she burned out too fast. There's nothing that's too good to last, so we gotta hold what we can. And when the sky's too dark to see the stars and crazy dreams, I wish for one of those summer nights when she could always let go of the weight of the world and say heartaches and heartaches would seem so small if we could fly to the moon. See them all like astronauts, and sometimes try and get harder than rocket science. But count of three, and we'll be free out of this world. And all our heartaches and heartaches would seem so small if we could fly to the moon and see them all like astronauts. Oh, Thanks so much.
You guys are delightful. We both had a very quick band meeting at the end of that song, where we both looked at the set list and said, let's not do this next one. No matter how good either of our penmanship is on that set list, Melanie can never see it.
I was not blessed with good vision, people, and I was chatting with some folks outside. They were asking how many miles they drove because they said they read it somewhere in our promo. I guess it's in our promo, Hope, right? You said that. And we average about 60,000 miles on the road every year, doing about 200 or more shows a year. We travel all over the United States. Prior to the pandemic, we were also touring in Canada, so we got to get that back up and going again.
We're international.
But if it was, so let's say it was 60,000 miles in the year, I drive about 13 of those miles.
That's fair.
And I really, honestly, I think it's my vision because I really can't see, and it's terrifying for anyone that's in a vehicle with me. So.
I mean, Melanie does not like driving, and I do not like when Melanie drives. So it works out well for us both, I think.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this next song. This next song is a song of ours called Gold. And I was just going to say something really nice about you, and then you said that. So anyway, it's a love song about this freaking guy right here. It's called Gold. I suppose I'm sorry it doesn't mend it, 'cause I made a mess of everything again, man. And it'd be fair if you just walked away. But you should know it's better than before, and I'm not one for ledges anymore, and I've been trying harder than I say. So don't say to save us now. 'Cause all I know is that the shadow goes, few stay, go. Oh, baby, you're my goal. And I suppose forgiving doesn't mend it, 'cause we're bound to screw it up again. But just know I never meant to let you down. And I guess it was hard for me to see, since you've been the anchor keeping hold of me, that you would be the one of us to drown. So don't say that it's too late to save us now. 'Cause all I know is that the shadow and few stay, go. Oh, but baby, you're my goal. And I always thought you knew that all I want is you, you. So don't say, oh, that it's too late to save us now. 'Cause all I know is that the shadow and few stay, go. Oh, but baby, you're my gold. Thanks, everybody.
So Melanie told you a few songs back how she ended up at that disco band audition. I'm going to tell you how I ended up at that same audition. And my journey started growing up on the mean streets of Providence, Rhode Island. Anyone else here from Rhode Island? There never is.
There's always a deafening silence after he asks that.
Even when we play in Rhode Island, no one raises their hand. But I was in a brand new school in high school, and I didn't know anybody, and I was sitting in homeroom on the very first day, and the person that sat behind me tapped me on the shoulder, and he said, "Hey, my name is Steve. I play guitar. You should get a bass, because then we can form a band, and we can meet some girls." And to a 13-year-old boy, that seemed like a pretty good plan. So I did get myself a bass, and my friend Steve and I and three of our classmates, we formed a band. We were called the Spud Muffins. We had a very nice poster. It was all of our faces drawn onto potatoes. Turns out that does not get you a girlfriend in high school. But we did play a lot of shows. We played a lot of house parties, and we rented out like the Fireman's Hall and the VFW, and we had a bunch of, just kind of like high school parties. And I learned a lot about music. I learned a lot about life in general in that band. And I also learned that my friend Steve left out a very crucial detail on that first day. And that's the fact that the bass player is the last person in a band to get a girlfriend. There's like the lead singer, the guitar player, the drummer, the keyboard player, the drummer's slightly creepy dad who hangs out a little too much, and then maybe the bass player. But I loved playing bass so much, and I stuck with it all through high school and all through college. And I went to college in upstate New York, and then I found myself auditioning for a disco cover band. This young lady, as she said, was at that same audition, and we played in that band for a while, and we became very good friends in the first couple of months that we played in that band. And during that time, I grew, let's say, secretly fond of Melanie. And I said to her one day out of the blue, I said, hey, maybe someday just the two of us should get together and see if we can write some songs of our own. And to be honest, I didn't really give a crap so much about the songs. I was just looking for some sweet alone time with Melanie. She said yes, and we got together, and the first couple of times we got together, we worked on a handful of songs. One became an actual song that we'll do for you next. But, getting together a couple times a week for a couple of months, I got my nerve up, and I asked her out on a date. And even though I was a lowly bass player, she said yes. Yeah. And I was feeling really good about that, not only for myself, but I felt like I had scored one for bass players around the world looking for love. But then it dawned on me years later that she didn't marry me until I switched the guitar. So I don't know if that's a victory at all for the poor bass players looking for love. Let's do this song for them. It's called Wish Lists.
For all the bassists out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one also goes out to our friends from New Jersey and Philly. It's off our first record from when they've been seeing us. It's called Wish List. It could be like a witchcraft to how you trick me out. And it could be like a bad B movie, how you try to just sell me out now. Cause you tried to seduce me with a brand new style. Well, I wish a slip of words were the spell that could seal my broken heart. Don't we all, don't we sometimes we were wishing, don't we don't we wish sometimes we were whistling. Oh, you're not the only one who's got a regretful sound. You know, just because I don't eat apples doesn't mean that I never fell, no. And maybe you'll settle for the not so bad. Cause sometimes you find that your mistakes are all you have, the role you have. Don't we all, don't we always sometimes we were whistling, don't we don't we always sometimes we were whistling. So loud, a first star I see tonight. So bright, I just make it better, a bit better. So loud, a first star I see tonight. So bright, I just make it better, a bit Cause everybody likes it better when you just hum along. Or do you forget about those dreams of love? Cause sometimes you get stuck. I feel it in the holes where the easy stuff. So don't we don't we don't we be sometimes we were whistling. Don't we don't we be sometimes we were whistling. Well, I wish somebody, I wish somebody was upon that star I see tonight. I wish somebody just was upon that star. Well, I wish somebody was upon that star I see tonight. I wish somebody just was upon that star. Come on, Richie. Give it up for Mr. Rich Libutti on the guitar. All right, let's kick it old school for a minute. I see well, I wish you might have was upon that star I see tonight. I wish you might.
Melanie kicking it old school. Hot damn.
Thank you so much.
So if that weren't enough, in this next song, my wonderful wife Melanie over here will play the drums. She will sing. She'll play the bass with that little contraption she has over there. And she will also play the flutes as well in this next one. And if you pay close attention, you will notice that I will play the same 4 chords over and over again for the entire song. Sometimes I'll play them loud. Sometimes I'll play them quietly. But just 4 chords. And somehow I get half the money. I don't know how that works out.
This is a song of ours that is called Revolution. And it's a song about being the change that you want to see in the world. Not waiting for that change to happen. But if you want to change in your life, just grabbing it. Grab that bull by the horns. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, pulling people down how they want you. I let it go, got back. What's it got you? Now think on the days to help you forget. Chasing the crowd just gets you caught up with regret. So make it take an army to back you down. Like Montreal is on way to rap. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Aren't you sick of being sick and tired? A wallflower, how'd you get so uninspired? So bad, hit them underneath your bed. Oh, wise up, voodoo child, they unaware dead. So make it take an army to back you down. Like Montreal is on way to rap. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Make it take an army to back you down. Like Montreal is on way to rap. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. No. Make your own revolution. You only get one trip to your December. So come on, elephant, what will you remember? Make it take an army to back you down. Like Montreal is on way to rap. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Make it take an army to back you down. Like Montreal is on way to rap. Get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own. Come on, make your own. Come on, make your own, make your own. Make your own revolution.
Holy moly. Miss Melanie.
Thanks, y'all. We're going to do a couple more songs and then just take a little intermission. But we have another set left, so we hope you all will hang out with us.
If you leave, we're going to know.
This is a song that goes back to 1964 or 1965. And it always reminds me of my grandma, the Lady Mary Concetta that we talked about earlier. Because we would spend summers, when we had summer vacation and my parents were at work, we would be at my grandma's house. And on rainy days, she would put on her old record collection. And it was the first time that I had heard most of my very favorite singers, including this next woman. Her name was Nina Simone. And no one can sing like Nina, but we're just going to do our best to pay tribute to her for you now. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sunny in the sky, You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on that. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. Oh world, it's a new world, and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is a man, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I feel. You got a shimmy, come on. Well, I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
Hubba, hubba. You lost a piece of your drum now.
I'm rocking too hard in Rock Hall, Maryland. Thank you.
So we're gonna do one more.
One more and just take a little intermission in case anybody wants a blueberry tart, which I spotted out there and they look really good. They have beer and wine and stuff like that too. If it's your first time here, it's our first time here, but these are things that I've learned. They have blueberry tarts and brownies, and beer and wine and all good stuff out there.
How many of you folks have been here before? How many people are new?
So
How
they
many
have like
people
a
have
full
no idea
bar.
where they are right now?
She had it, thank you. She had it dark and stormy too. So they have a full, I guess a lot of drinks over there. So go check it out.
Full bar.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So it's a tradition for us to end a set with this song. And it's a song of ours that's called Brave and Kind. It's a song that means an awful lot to us. and to a lot of the folks that have been coming to see us for a while. We wrote this during a time in our life when we felt very lost and scared. It was the first time that I had been diagnosed with cancer. And I tell you not to make you feel badly, I'm actually a 2-time cancer survivor. So I'm a very, very lucky girl. Thank you. And I'm doing great. Doing great. Somebody knock on wood when I say that. Okay. Thank you. I tell you that just to give you sort of the frame of reference, like where our mind was when we wrote this song. I feel like that's helpful sometimes to know what a songwriter was thinking when they write something. And I know that every single one of you out there has felt that way before. I know that every single one of you has felt lost and scared and like you don't know the right way to go forward. Because that's really just what it is to be human. So we didn't write this song about anything that's unique to the two of us. We wrote this song about what it means to be us, humans, what we all have in common, and how every day, I know every one of you are survivors of many things. I know you all have stories full of crazy things that you faced. And I know every day you get up and you try to be brave and you try to be kind. I know you do. Sometimes we screw it up. But we try every day. So this song is for all of you. Thank you so much for letting us in our music be a part of your story tonight. And some of you for many years, thank you for letting us into your lives. We appreciate it. This one's called Brave and Kind.
One for strength, and 2 for joy, and 3 for better days. And all that I counted on seems so far away. So here I stand on foreign ground, trying not to sway, with nothing left to lose. But everything just there me to try to make me whole. And I will fight, I will try to be brave and kind and make me whole. And I will I will try to be brave and kind. So 1 for hope, and 2 for grace, and 3 for chancing it. And all that I counted on, I took for granted. With this scar, I am found. I am bringing it with everything to lose. This is nothing, so dare me to try to make me whole. And I will fight, I will try to be brave and kind and make me whole. And I will fight, and I will try to be brave and kind. Now here's the part where we're going to try to get you all to sing with us. I know a lot of you have never seen us before. I'm going to tell you what the words are. If you're freaking out because you think you can't sing, that's not what this is about. This is about the magic that happens when all of us imperfectly perfect humans sing together. Okay? Okay, here's what the words are. I am blood. I am bones, but I am not afraid. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. Here's how it goes. Try singing. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. You got it, come on. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. Come on. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. 'Cause I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. I am blood, I am bones, but I am not afraid. You guys just made me cry. Thank you very much. We appreciate you singing. We're just gonna take like a short intermission. Hey, with the lights on, I know Matt said we couldn't use our phone, but wait, don't run away yet. Don't run away yet. Would everybody look over here so we could take your picture? Look, stay for a second. Everybody look at Rich.
Now wave your hands in the air like you're having the time of your life. Hold on. No flash. Hold
One more time. We're calling a do-over.
Why is my phone so dirty?
Okay, one more time.
All right,
Here we go.
hands in the air. Perfect.
Thank you. Go pee. Run like the wind. Thank you.
You pee now. Now, let's say you're thinking to yourself, man, I see all those Sirsy shirts over there. I wish I owned 5 or 6 of them.
We having fun yet? Okay, great. It's such a pleasure to see these two old friends down here.
Who are you calling old?
Takes one to know one. No. But this is the point in our program where we raffle off 2 prizes.
Is this yours?
And the first one this evening is a half of a strawberry rhubarb pie. Okay, which gives you a clue as to the mystery of what happened to the other half. You know. But we're going to ask somebody in the audience to pick the winning slip.
Pressure's on.
It's one of the Meehan groups, Sean Meehan. We had a conversation on the way in earlier. I know Meehan's. Where are you? Here you go.
All pie is good pie.
And this next prize is for 2 tickets to the concert of your choice. Any concert, anytime here at the Mainstay. No expiration date. Just give us a call so that we can guarantee we have chairs for you at the concert that you've chosen. Okay? That seems fair, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
John?
You're going to pick the winner of this one.
I didn't get to participate.
John, you did.
No, we didn't.
How come? How did we overlook you?
I don't know.
Oh, you want hold on, hold on.
I just want to say, every time Rich has had too much to drink, the sentence that he utters every single time is, "I want pie." So we like a place that gives away pie as a raffle prize. This is our kind of place.
Okay, just put your first names and your last initial down. Or if you have time, how many would you have?
It's okay. People are going to think that we're cheating.
No, you want to discuss it?
Now we're cheating.
We're going to mix them up.
I'm going to give you one.
We're an equal opportunity lottery.
Yeah, you're a mess.
You gotta mix them up there. Shuffle. Don't put them on top. I'm telling you. You gotta get the hairy
Oh, I feel really bad.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Oh, yeah, and somebody else asked
Yeah, that's the one out. That one, yeah.
Great. Okay, thank you.
This just in. You can rationalize that.
Special news bulletin.
Half a pie. It's only like 1,000 calories.
At the Mainstay, everyone gets a chance. But just once.
Okay, that's it for tonight.
Okay. It's the best I could do. You ready?
That is.
Elect your magic twanger, Froggy.
Oh, jeez, it's me.
Kate Shipton. There you go. You're welcome.
It wasn't Kate Jane with us.
So, very briefly, and I doubt that you would know this name from my area, but Monk Row, does that ring any bells? No. Anyway, next week, I dare to have another group from back at home in central New York come down, make the distance, and this is 5 really great musicians, and the name that they've chosen for themselves is the 5 Families, which immediately kind of gives you the impression that they're a chamber mute. No, not that.
Forget about it.
You do a favor for me. Yeah. It's the 5 families of an orchestra, basically. It's percussion, it's woodwinds, brass, strings, and the 5th being the human voice.
and they've absconded with this whole notion, and they play everything. You know, I think in the thing that I wrote for the email, I said you might actually hear a lick or two from Beethoven, but more often than not, you're going to hear some people playing cards in the back alley or an all-night sing-along in New Orleans. They're just really, really fun. The conductor of the group, the leader of the group, is a friend of mine named Monk Rowe, and he's a very funny guy, but also a wonderful sax player, wonderful keyboard player. 5 Families next Friday night. Yes, so I hope that you'll all, if you have that time free, maybe you'd like to spend it with us again. But let's welcome back Sirsy.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for being so kind. Thanks for all the nice things people said during the break. I think the nicest being from, is it John in the front row? He said to me, you know, if you could learn to sing, you might have something there. All right, so we're going to start out with a song of ours that is called Waiting for Rain. And it's a song about trying to overcome this thing that I've always struggled with through my life, which is being afraid to, just being afraid of a lot of things, actually. It's a struggle with fear and anxiety. So I don't know if anybody out there relates to that. Last month was Mental Health Awareness Month, so I just figured I'd throw that out there. You're not alone. This one's called Waiting for Rain.
All my dreams in pencil. It makes it easy when they let me down. And I started marking my words with a stencil. You make too much noise and they will flush you out, 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 out. How they love shooting down words that dare to fly to. Hey, I'll be the cagey bird just scared to try out. Be the girl with the heart chained to the yellow, breathing it under my sacred umbrella, stuffing my pee full of panties and vein, saving my soul, love, and waiting for rain. Oh, they will put you down when you're the top cat, and they'll pick you up when you're the underdog. So, all the nice girls learn to hold themselves back, and I got good at getting in my way because how they love shooting down birds that dare to fly too high. So I'll be the cagey bird just scared to try out. Be the girl with a heart tainted yellow, breathing it under my safest umbrella, stuffing my feet full of panties and vein, saving my soul, love, and waiting for rain. So, oh, I see can, yeah. my safest umbrella, stuffing my pink full of panties and veins, just saving my soul up and waiting for rain. Be the girl with the hearts tainted yellow, just spreading it under my safest umbrella, stuffing my pink full of panties and veins, saving my soul up and waiting for rain. I'm just waiting for rain. That's me waiting for rain.
Thanks so much. That one's called Waiting for Rain. This is a newer song of ours. Some of you were asking where you could find our music because I didn't actually tell you. We do have 3 CDs over there, but we have like 11 albums or so that we've released, and I know that's a lot of material to try to consume. But we've got it on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music and Bandcamp and every place that you could possibly stream or download music. We are there. We also have some music videos on YouTube, which you could go and check out. That song Astronauts is one of our most popular songs, and we have this really cool music video that stars these 2 fierce young girls, and we've got about how many streams of that now? 170,000 views of that music video, which is a lot for us because my mom's retired now, so she's just been helping us with that, but you could go check it out if you're interested. But we've got some new songs that we're going to be recording as well this summer, hopefully while we're home, and we'll be releasing those. This song is a song of ours that we wrote about marriage. So it's about rainbows and butterflies.
I mean, honestly, we've been married and together for a longer period of time, and in the 20+ years that we've been together and traveling around, we honestly have never gotten in one single fight today.
Right.
Yeah.
Not since this morning. So this is a song that's called 7 Seas, and it's a song that we wrote during a time when we had been bickering quite a bit, as we like to call them, little volcanoes that erupt along the path as you try to navigate your way through your relationship. And there's these waves, right? These ups and downs in a long-term relationship. And you have to try to just kind of ride those out. And you know, though, in the end, that love's going to win. So this one's called 7 Seas.
Or can we keep going before we blow back again? 'Cause we never felt this lost at sea, and I miss the way you looked at me. It was better than anything that I've ever seen. Ooh, but I'd walk this whole world, swim across the 7 seas. Ooh, just to find a way back. Ooh, to you and me, and all the right words, they seem to get lost these days, and no maps lead to land. But just when it feels like we may never say it, you reach for my They're nothing but little volcanoes. We've got a love that's big as the 7 seas.
Thanks, y'all. That one's called 7 Seas. We have this thing in our neck of the woods. It's like our regional area awards, music awards. They call them the Eddies, like it's our local Grammys. I'm just gonna take a second to brag. So we won this year Rock Pop Artist of the Year. And also that song that we just played for you won Song of the Year. So we're really proud of that. Yeah. So that's kind of a newish one of ours. This is a song that we wrote called Cannonball. And we were really excited because this song was played on a TV show. We've had a few songs on TV shows, but this was on one that people actually watch. So that was kind of cool. It's the first time for us. It was a TV show called Shameless. And there's a part where I sing, hey, hey, and if you all sing with me, it's kind of fun. All right. Here's how it goes. Hey, 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 hey. Low voices, you're down here. Hey, hey. Breaking with the day, and some battles
soldiers have burned that white flag down. Hey, hey, save me free. Hey, hey, purple hearts still bleeding. Hey, hey, got to let it be, baby. Hey, hey, come on. Love is a cannonball crashing through all our defenses. Love is a cannonball. So what are we fighting for? Love is a cannonball crashing through all our defenses. Love is a cannonball. So what are we fighting for? Love is a cannonball crashing through all our defenses. Love is a cannonball. So what are we fighting for? Love is a cannonball crashing through all our defenses. Love is a cannonball.
Thank you so much. That was called Cannonball. Rich tells me that a bunch of people were asking him what the name Sirsy is. What does that mean? And in your defense, you're not supposed to know because it's not a real word. We made it up. It's a nickname of mine. When I was a little girl, my sister used to call me Sirsy. And we spelled it the way it sounded, Sirsy. And I have many fond memories of her chasing me around when we were kids, saying, Sirsy, play with me. So that's where the name of the band comes from. That's it. As we tour around, we have a lot of folks that have different meanings for the word. Of course, there's the Game of Thrones, Sirsy. We had it first before her. And I hear she has murdered a lot of people in the show, but we have never murdered anyone. So, yeah. And as we were touring down south a couple weeks ago, we were in Georgia, and some folks told us that if you give somebody a present for no reason, like as a surprise present, it's called giving someone a little Sirsy. So I kind of like that meaning too. That's kind of cool.
We don't have a way to segue that into this next song. We just both really like the Beatles, so we're going to do a Beatles song for you.
This guy over here, he's a real talented guy. But you're never going to see him sing on that microphone. So
That's really for your own safety. You know,
So-
no, don't want anyone to get hurt here tonight.
I've
and
caught him
that'll happen
singing.
if I sing.
I've caught him singing in the van a few times, and I've shared the videos. But what do you think, Mark? That was Mark. I could hear Mark. So you're gonna have to sing in this song, okay? You guys are gonna know it. It's a Beatles song. You're gonna know it. Here we go.
Don't let 'em in, Jack. Nobody ever loved me like she does. Oh, she does. Yes, she does. And ain't somebody love me like she does. Oh, she does. Oh, yes, she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. Don't you know it's gonna last? And it's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that has no past. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. From the first time that she really done me. Oh, she done me. She done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me like she done me. Oh, she done me good. I don't but don't let me down. Don't let me Don't let me down. Don't let me that sweet, did sweet, don't sweet, don't do da don't.
Hubba hubba. Miss Melanie on all the things.
So we're gonna do a new song for you. This is a song that we haven't released anywhere yet. So the only place you can hear it is right here, right now. And it is Father's Day coming up on Sunday. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So this is a song that we wrote about my dad. Thank you. My dad and I, the reason I love the Beatles is because of my dad. My dad introduced me to lots of really great music. And that was the one thing my dad and I could always communicate about very easily was music. That was the way my dad and I could always communicate. Otherwise, sometimes our relationship is what you could call complicated. In these days, our relationship is complicated in a different way because my dad has something that they call advanced stage dementia.
And so for the last 4.5 years or so, he hasn't known who I am or who anyone is. There was a brief period of time that he was calling Rich the pizza man because Rich makes a really good homemade pizza. So he could sort of remember that about him. But now we go to see him. He's in a memory care facility with a bunch of his new friends. And when we get to go visit him, we just try to make moments, like really good moments, because that's what it's all about for him, is what's happening right there in the here and now. And he seems really peaceful about it. He's usually happy if you bring him like a donut or one of his favorite treats, and we listen to some Elvis, we sing some songs. He used to be a piano player in like a honky-tonk band. And recently, Rich and I got to play a concert for him and his friends. And I don't know if you've ever been around a large group of folks with dementia or Alzheimer's, but it's a tough goddamn crowd, people. They will heckle you because they don't have a filter anymore. So they don't care about being polite, right? So they will heckle you. And most of my dad's friends are hard of hearing like him. So they will say it real loud. So it's terrifying as a musician to play for that crowd. It's like the two guys in the Muppets. Statler and Waldorf. Just a whole sea of them just heckling you nonstop, you know? So you gotta freaking deliver, okay? So it was 2:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and we start trying to play all these old songs because we think, okay, that's what they say, go way back. Like Frank Sinatra, that Nina Simone song we did, a bunch of stuff like that. And this one guy in the back yelled, "Jesus Christ, these songs are from when I was a baby. Would you perk it up?" So we did a couple Beatles songs, and another guy yelled, "I hate the Beatles. They put me out of business. I was a barber." It's pretty funny, actually, if you think about that joke. So we didn't know what to do, right? So we were sweating an awful lot. We were trying to come up with songs. And then I made the mistake of saying, "Do you have a request?" But you never know what's going to happen, right? So this little lady who we found out was 85, right? And she had a pink cardigan sweater on. And she came up in her little wheelie chair. And she said words that I never thought would come out of her mouth. She said, "Can you play any Pat Benatar or Whitesnake?" And if you had given us 1,000 guesses for what we should prepare for that 2:30 in the afternoon concert, that was not what we thought. So we figured it was probably not something we ever wanted to be caught dead doing, was playing an acoustic Whitesnake song in the broad daylight. So
We're doing it for you now.
So we quickly looked up this Pat Benatar song, "Hit Me With Your Best Shot," and do you know the whole entire crowd, they knew all the words to the chorus of "Hit Me With Your Best Shot." Right? It was bizarre. But we had another moment in the show where we did a Fleetwood Mac song, and my dad had heard us do it a million times, and my mom has heard us do it a million times. And they were sitting like right in the front where you guys are. And whenever Rich and I had played hometown shows, that's where my mom and dad would sit, was right in the front and cheer us on. They were our biggest fans. And there was just this brief moment where this magical thing happened, and we saw a light come on in my dad's eyes. And you could tell that we were all in the same space and time together right then. And he said to my mom, "Is that Melanie?" It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool that music can allow us to communicate still today. So Rich and I were trying to process all that, and we wrote this song, and it's called "Stupid Little Heart." And we're going to try to get through it without crying. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Anyway, this one's called "Stupid Little Heart." Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thanks for making the memories with us. Even if they don't remember, we do, right? So.
Father, daughter, and Holy Ghost, we don't mean to hurt who we love the most, and we love the best we could. And this punishment doesn't fit the crime. How I wish we had just a bit more time to say those things we should. And oh, how it breaks my stupid little heart, the way you come and go. And how can I make my stupid little heart learn a new way home? But I promise to keep the better days, swimming across the creek and your sweet pancakes and those songs you played by heart. And some days a song lights up your eyes. It's like we see each other from time to time. So I'll sing with all my heart. And oh, when it breaks my stupid little heart, the way you come and go, I'll try to make my stupid little heart learn a new way home. And oh, how it breaks my stupid little heart, this way we come and go. So I've got to make my stupid little heart learn a new way home, and let the music bring us home.
Thank you all very much. Happy Father's Day.
That's a keeper.
Thanks. That's a tough one today.
We're going to follow someone's advice and perk it up now.
Jesus Christ, perk it up.
When you're in a band with your spouse and they write all the lyrics to the songs, you sometimes maybe get a little concerned that all the lyrics are about you. But Melanie assures me that all the happy love songs are about our time together.
Truth.
And all the more angsty ones are about the dark before times, before we met. And when Mel is workshopping lyrics, as she mentioned, I'm doing most of the driving, and she's often over there, you know, doing social media, booking shows, working on lyrics. And when she has lyric ideas, she likes to put them on Post-it notes and stick them on the dashboard of the van. And there was one Post-it note that was there for a couple of weeks, and I was getting a little concerned about this Post-it note because it didn't show up in any of our songwriting sessions as a lyric idea. So I was starting to think it was maybe just a note to me. Very concerned, and then super relieved when it ended up being the opening line to this next song, which is called Goner.
Oh, I hate your face, it makes me swoon. And why must you light up every room? I can't stand the way you're making me come. whenever you go. So arrest my heart for treason, 'cause I don't wanna fall for love, and I spy 1,000 reasons. I don't wanna fall for love, and our crimes change us like seasons. I don't wanna fall for love, so I'll fight it for honor. But baby, I'm a goner. I'm a sucker who's stuck here, helplessly falling for love. Oh, and it's all your fault that I'm so struck. Could you be cruel or just dumb as luck? 'Cause you suck the logic from my head. So I may as well be left for dead. So arrest my heart for treason, 'cause I don't wanna fall for love, and I spy 1,000 reasons. I don't wanna fall for love, and our crowds change us like seasons. So I don't wanna fall for love, so I'll fight it for honor. But baby, I'm a goner. I'm a sucker who's stuck here, helplessly falling for love, 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 love. Guess I'm a goner for love. And history repeats so. Uh-oh, I should have known better, because oh, history repeats so. Uh-oh, I should have known better, because one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do it. And two could be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. But it's the number one. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number you ever do. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Number one is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number. One is the longest number you ever do.
That's always super fun.
Thank you. That was called Goner. About poor decision making. A song about poor decision making.
Not about me.
It's not about him. So we just want to thank you all so much for being so wonderful to us tonight. Matt told us this was a magical place, and it is very true. Thank you so much. Thanks to Clark and Benji in the back who are doing all the production. Thanks to Matt for booking us. All the wonderful folks over there selling all the delicious things to eat and drink. And most of all, thanks to all of you for giving up your free time to spend it with us. We appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. James Bond movies all the time? Get James Bond on the horn. So we thought we would end tonight with a sassy one because we think that you people can handle it. We think you can handle it. This is a song of ours that is called Hell No! That's my best. It's not James Bond, but my best Charlie's Angel. Hell no! Try it out. Try it out. I want you to do a pose from your chair. Hell no! This song is a song that goes out to anybody out there who beats themselves up. If you ever beat yourself up and say things to yourself that you would never say to anybody else because you think it's way too mean, but you think it's all right to say to yourself, this is a song for you. It's about trying to find a way to be kinder to ourselves, which I know is easier said than done. But we're going to start here tonight, Rock Hall. Because the next time you start to beat yourselves up, what are you going to say to yourselves? That was pretty good. But it's Saturday night. I need to hear it again. What are you going to say to yourself?
Under the heartbeat, one thing you can count on, that I'll beat myself up. I know this rabbit's on the run. I learned way too early the monsters don't stand neath the bed. Girl, don't you stand out, but dim your light way down instead. But I say, hell no, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter, gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones, I'm feeling lighter, carrying that away too long. So here's to disaster, it made me who I've become, a queen with a backbone. No more rabbits on the run, but I keep on trying to learn that I deserve this crown, 'cause I am still standing. Oh, you can't keep a good woman down, 'cause no won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter, gonna let my light shine. No won't rattle my bones, I'm feeling lighter, I carry that away too. No won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter, gonna let my light shine. No won't rattle my bones, I'm feeling lighter, carry that away too long. Come on, Richie, let that light shine, baby. Hell no, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter, gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones, I'm feeling lighter, I carry that away too. Hell no, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter, gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones, I'm feeling lighter, carry that away too low. Oh, hell no. So come on, let your light shine, let it all go. We're gonna carry that way, we carry that way, carry that way too long.
Thank you, Rock Hall. We're Sirsy. May the force be with you always.
Live long and prosper. You guys want one more? Is that where we are?
Two more. Three. Take a break after this set.
That's one of the first stages of loss. Now you're bargaining. So, what are we gonna do? We weren't prepared for. I don't know. At last. Do you know that one? Whenever you're around, that one we can do for sure. That one we can do for sure.
That ends on a happy note.
It does end on a happy note.
This is a happy song called Whenever You're Around. And it's off of our second record. I came up with the idea for this song the one time that I went jogging. It's just the one time. But despite that, it's still a happy song. All right, here we go. Ready? 2, 3, 4.
Once upon a time, while I waited for a standard issue prince to save my day, but ever since we first collided, your crazy love is my sweet doing. I got more out of bed. Well, I get more out of it day by day. I get more out of it whenever you're around. I once was lost, but now I'm finding. Eventually, you know, without a doubt, if you got something worth rewinding, and that's really all it's about. I get more out of it. Well, I get more out of it day by day. I get more out of it whenever you're around and round we go. Caught up in what we think we know. Let's see what we really need. Here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of a hand. Oh, nobody can deny that there's something there, running my hands through her hair. Oh, each one believing that love never dies. Oh, watching her eyes and hoping I'm always there. I want her to be here, there, and everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. Well, I get more out of bed. Well, I get more out of it day by day. I get more out of it whenever you're. Well, I do adore whenever you're around. La da da dizzy, da 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 dizzy, ba da da da.
Guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys spending the night with us. Follow us on all the things. Sign up on the mailing list to come see us again real soon, guys.
Thank you. You guys are amazing. We love Rock Hall, Maryland. Thank you.